Afe Babalola have now realized that despite the fact that Farotimi has been arrested, his book is still selling. In fact, the website of a publisher has now crashed due to a lot of traffic. Like the traffic they have been experiencing for the past couple of days is more than the traffic that the website usually gets. So the website has crashed. The book is still selling on Amazon. In fact, it is now the number one best-selling book on Amazon, and is also selling on, all other resellers' websites as well. You guys, they have now realized that, we have this man in prison, and it seemed like that is not affecting him because the book is still selling. The book is still getting widespread coverage because people are very curious. People are asking, like, what is in the book that is making Afe Babalola this angry? That information in the book must be very important to make this kind of legal luminary, Afe Babalola, to be this angry. And now Afe Babalola has decided to sue so that the royalties from the book will be seized. That way, Farotimi will lose. Because now when he is in prison, in his head, he might be thinking, though I'm suffering now, when I get out, my book is selling, I am going to get royalties from the book, I'm going to be rich. But now that they are suing to seize the royalties from the book, it means he's going to lose on both sides. But we are going to watch. I'm going to be here watching. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What could you be doing on YouTube and you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria? This should be your news plug. This is where you want to be. So please subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Publishers to stop producing Dele Farotimi's book as Afe Babalola sues to seize royalties. Afe Babalola, a prominent Nigerian lawyer, has taken legal action against Dele Farotimi, a human rights lawyer and activist, seeking to halt the publication and distribution of Farotimi's new book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. Babalola's lawsuit alleges that the book defames him by accusing him of corruption and complicity in undermining Nigeria's judicial system. He has requested court orders to seize all royalties from the book and to block its availability on platforms like Amazon. The order for the seizure of Mr. Farotimi's book came after it reportedly became number one bestseller in global politics for international tech and retail giant Amazon on Thursday. The order stated a order of interlocutory injunction restraining the defendant, or respondent, whether acting by himself, his staff, employees, servants, privies, representatives, agents, publishers, distributors, sellers, republishers, resellers, or any other persons, however described, including Amazon online bookstore, Roving Heights bookstore, Best Booksellers bookstore, Jazz O Lagos bookstore, Glendora bookstore, Quintessence Lagos bookstore, Pataba Books Limited from further publishing, selling, circulating, advertising, or distributing the physical, digital, soft copies of a book authored by the defendant, respondent, titled Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System online, an order of interlocutory injunction directing the seizure of all physical copies of a book authorized by the defendant, respondent, titled Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System, wherever they may be. The controversial book highlighted, among others, how Mr. Babalola allegedly manipulated the judiciary to get favorable judgment from his clients. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comments section below. Do you think this is a right move by Afe Babalola? And how do you think this would impact Dele Farotimi? Because ordinarily I was thinking that, okay, at least I know he too will be thinking the same thing, like, okay, I know I'm suffering right now, but when I get out of here, I will be in money. Like, I will get my royalties from the book. At least my book is selling. Though I might be suffering now, at least I'm getting money. I'm still earning passive income as if I were not even in prison. He would be hoping that he would get money from the book. But now that they are trying to seize all of the copies and stop, Amazon and all of these resellers and publishers from selling the book, what would be his own benefits? How is it going to benefit from all of this? How is it going to come out tall, standing tall in all of these, crises that is currently facing? This is a war. This is a war. And let me also add that, there have been a couple of other, court cases that have been instituted against him. Boy, oh boy, Farotimi is in a lot of trouble. If you ask me, he's in a lot of trouble. Another lawyer in Oyo State has also filed a case against Farotimi in court as well. Another one is filed in Abuja at the Federal High Court. It's just a lot. It is a lot. What is happening? Why is all these court cases coming left, right, and center? What's going on? They are just trying to shut him up, trying to make sure that the book doesn't sell. And, this is a lot. But before we go, let's just take a few reactions online. Julian Olorunfemi says, "Seize royalties. What of the copies we have at home, even the soft copy online that I've downloaded? Afe Babalola is technically guilty of what we have in the book, allegedly." Okay, that's another thing to consider. Even if you seize all of the copies with the publisher, you say they stop publishing, you say the reseller should not sell and all of that. What about the ones that have been bought already, that is at home with people? Are you going to say that it is a crime to carry those books around? People could do photocopies, I'm telling you, because that is not even in the court case. How many people are you going to take to court if people now decide to start doing photocopies of this book, in order to read them? What about the ones that have been downloaded already on the phone? What would you do about that? I don't think that, despite all of the efforts that have been made, to make sure that this book doesn't sell, or to make sure that, probably the publisher stops publishing this book, despite all of that, I don't think that the more you try to stop the publishing of this book, the more you try to stop the selling of this book, the more people want it, the more people want to lay their hands on this book, the more you arouse their curiosity to want to know what is in this book exactly. You all, thank you very much for always listening. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.